Your time machine is broken. You are in the Proterozoic. 2 billion years ago. At first, you think you've landed on a dead planet. There is no sound but the hiss of your own suit's oxygen feed. But the silence here is not emptiness, it is weight. It presses on you, on your thoughts, on your movements, as if the world itself is watching. The Earth is in the middle of its slow transformation. The age of pure chaos is ending, the first threads of stability are forming. There are no animals. No forests. No birds in the sky, no insects crawling at your feet. And yet, this world is not lifeless. It is full, not with things you recognize, but with things so alien that your mind refuses to name them. The air is thick and wrong. A choking brew of methane, carbon dioxide, ammonia, and hydrogen sulfide. Yes, there is oxygen now, but barely enough to light a flame, and mixed with poisons that will scorch your lungs from the inside. The sun is weak and blurred, its light filtered through a smog of volcanic ash and chemical haze. The sky shifts constantly, dull red, then bruised purple, then an almost sickly yellow. Sometimes, in the stillness, the clouds open just enough for a shaft of pale, thin sunlight to touch the water, turning it from black to impossible green. The oceans stretch across the horizon, not blue but green, purple, or blood red, alive with microbial mats so vast they look like continents. These are the architects of the future, cyanobacteria, slowly turning poison into breath. But their work is dangerous. You are not part of their plan. The Earth here will not kill you with teeth or claws. It will kill you with the air, the water, the very ground beneath your boots. Survival Manual, Proterozoic, 2 billion years ago. First, don't remove your helmet. Oxygen may exist here, but it is a trap. The rest of the atmosphere is a cocktail of death, methane, ammonia, hydrogen sulfide. Your suit's filters can handle only so much before the gases begin to seep in. Without protection, you will last seconds, burning lungs, blurred vision, then nothing. The temptation to just check the air will be strong in the stillness, especially when your visor fogs and the horizon fades. Resist it. The Proterozoic does not forgive curiosity. Second, avoid the green waters. That shimmering, velvet-looking shoreline is alive, billions of bacteria moving as one. Step into it, and you will feel your boots slide as if over wet ice. Break the surface, and you'll see bubbles rise, carrying with them an invisible cloud of gas heavier than air. It will sink, surround your legs, and search for a way inside your suit. The water looks still, but it is a slow, breathing thing. Stay away. Third, stay away from purple lagoons. They are beautiful at a distance, glowing faintly at dawn, their surfaces rippling with delicate waves of color. But beauty here is lethal. These lagoons are acidic enough to turn metal brittle in hours, and your suit's polymer layers will begin to soften after minutes of exposure. One slip, and you will feel the heat first, then the burn, then nothing as the Proterozoic consumes you molecule by molecule. If you must pass near one, do it quickly, and never, ever kneel or touch the surface. Fourth, beware the black slicks on the ocean's surface. They look like oil spills from a distance, but they are alive. Archaea colonies, feeding on sulfur and exhaling invisible death. The gas they produce hugs the ground, sinking into every hollow. You won't see it. You won't smell it. You will simply find yourself kneeling, then falling, as your suit's alarms scream too late. Avoid low ground near these slicks, the air itself is your enemy. Fifth, prepare for the snowball Earth. The Proterozoic swings between extremes, and sometimes the pendulum lands on absolute cold. The planet freezes over, oceans locked beneath kilometers of ice. In this state, the air is razor-sharp and bone-dry. Your visor will frost on the inside within minutes, your joints will seize from the cold. And yet it is quiet here, so quiet you can hear your own blood rushing in your ears. Do not let that quiet fool you. Here, stillness means death just as surely as movement does. Sixth, avoid the cracks in the ice. They are deep enough to swallow entire buildings and narrow enough to hide in plain sight. Beneath them, water waits, not pure water, but a dark, gas-rich sea under crushing pressure. Fall in, and you will feel the cold before you feel the weight. You won't have time to surface. The Proterozoic does not return what it takes. 7th, keep away from the stone forests, near the shore. These towering forms look like coral reefs turned to rock, but they are alive, stromatolites, ancient cities of cyanobacteria. They have been building for millions of years, and they will not tolerate disturbance. Step too close, and you will see clouds of fine particles rise in the water, turning it opaque. That cloud is alive, and it is hostile. The gases it releases will linger for hours. If the tide rises while you are near, you will not leave. 8th, do not walk the shore during storms. Proterozoic storms are slow to arrive but impossible to outrun once they reach you. The clouds roll in from beyond the horizon like mountains of shadow. Lightning here is not a brief flicker, it arcs for kilometers, touching sea and land alike. A strike into the ocean will send death racing along the shore, through puddles, through damp rock, through you. If you see the sky darken, move inland, and move fast. 9th, avoid the red stains on ice or stone. They are not harmless color. They are iron, pulled from the planet's depths and rusted by the new oxygen. Sharp as glass, this dust will work into your suit's joints, grinding them down until they seize. On skin, it will slice you open in 100 tiny cuts. And here, wounds do not heal, they fester in an alien world that wants you gone. 10th, do not linger. There are no predators here, no eyes watching from the shadows. But the planet itself is a hunter. The air will wear you down. The water will wait for you to trip. The rock will break beneath you without warning. Movement is your only defense. Keep walking, keep breathing, keep the machine between you and the world, until you find your way back. Remember, this is not your Earth. It is an Earth in the middle of becoming, and you do not belong in its story. If you find your way home, take it, and never return.